Hi friends, it's me again, Grace. I know I have been Mia, but I'm back. Today I want to share two things about motherhood that I am implementing because I think they're very important, when you're raising a child. That's according to my perspective and other people out there. And if you feel like it's something that makes sense to you, you can also implement it. The first thing that I would like to share that I'm implementing in my motherhood is that you've got to stop telling your child they should not express their emotions. I know as a mom, it's very frustrating. Sometimes you're so tired. Sometimes you don't have the grace, and your child could be throwing tantrums about something. Crying maybe because something, according to you, it's stupid that happened, and you're like, don't cry, that's so little, we can just fix that real quick. So don't throw tantrums about that. That's nothing. Whatever they're throwing tantrums about, whatever has pissed them off, please don't try to fix it real quickly without acknowledging their emotions. Because emotional intelligence is what's lacking in our generation today. And a lot of issues actually, it has been discovered that, that a lot of anxiety that's happening in our youth today, and depression as well, it's so high because of us not being able to deal with our emotions. And if you think about it, kids become what we raise them to become, okay? And how we train them to be. So if you tell your child not to feel their emotions, or stop crying, that's stupid, stop crying, or no, that's nothing, let me help you fix it real quick so we can keep moving, that is not acknowledging how they're feeling, and you're training them unknowingly how to not express how they feel. So what happens when they grow up? They experience hardships in this life and they can't talk to anybody because that's not how they're conditioned to be like. They're conditioned to bottle their emotions inside, and then it ends up sending them down the drain or down the wrong path of isolation and, unworthiness, or not really knowing what to do with how they're feeling and not knowing what to do about it because their feelings are not acknowledged when they were growing up, and they have become conditioned to not feeling bad emotions, which is ironical because in life we're gonna experience all those emotions. Bad things will happen in life, we'll feel like not ourselves sometimes, and the ability of being able to feel those emotions and even talk about them is very important. So to raise emotionally intelligent kids, you have to start acknowledging how they feel from when they're little. So instead of telling them stop crying, you should ask them, why are you crying? Like, what happened? You want to tell it to me? You want to share with me why you're so frustrated? Or if it's something that happened that they want to fix it, maybe they were trying to build a house with their toys and it collapsed or something and they're frustrated. Don't tell them that's a little thing or you can fix them real quickly and help them do it. No, just tell me why this makes you feel that way. Tell me why this makes you feel so miserable or so angry. If they can express their emotions, listen to them and also tell them, we can try to do this together and we can talk about it, and you do it together as you talk about it. That way they don't learn to bottle up emotions through their lives. They will learn how to express how they feel in a healthy manner without being judged for it. So to be able to make room for our kids and how they feel in an intelligent way, we have to also learn how to deal with our emotions the right way so we can be able to create some room for them even when we are frustrated. The next thing that I wanted to share with you regarding raising kids is that we have to always remember that our kids are growing every single day. So we have to spend more time with them, more than we spend elsewhere. I know, we want to work because we need the money, but I would say just work enough to be able to provide for your child right now. Because when they're older, all you're gonna have is time, and that time you can go to work. But if you don't spend enough time with your kids right now, you're gonna miss out on a lot, and you're gonna miss those days. And you know what? There is an impact in your child's life if you don't spend time with them. Honestly speaking, it's not like guilt tripping you or anything like that, but whether we know it or not, the time and the love and care that we dedicate to our kids when they are little, it has a great impact on how they feel about themselves and how they deal with life in general. So don't be this busy parent who's never home, leaving other people to raise your kids for you. Because trust me, you won't have to do this for the rest of your life. It's only for a short period of time. So sacrifice whatever you have to sacrifice to be able to be there for your kids each moment that you have available. That would mean, like, making some changes in your life, and I know it's really hard. So yeah, I had to switch up places because Charlie decided it's time to drink water and it can be really noisy. Charlie is my dog and Amari is also dragging stuff. So I had to move here to finish up this video. But yeah, like, spare time right now to spend with your kids as much as possible. Don't be doing all the other stuff, because when your kids are older, all you're gonna have is time. And the time that you give them now, the attention that you give them now, will have a great impact on how they feel about themselves and how they see life as a whole. And some of us are struggling in this life because of how we were raised, but we don't know it, because of course it hasn't been diagnosed in us. So we always think, oh, that's who I am, oh, that's how this makes me feel. But it could have a correlation with how you were raised by your parents, or how much love you got, or how much acknowledgement you got, or how much attention you got. And I feel like as parents, we want to give our kids the best life that we can be able to give them. And for most of us, we want to give them something better than what our parents gave us. And that should always be the case. So if you're able, I know we are all living in different situations, different countries and all, but whatever you can do to provide for your kids, make sure they have food, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. Do that for right now, okay? Don't worry about investments. Don't worry. If you make enough money to invest, go ahead. If you don't make that much, just make sure your child has what they need for right now, because believe you me, this is me and I believe this. And not everybody thinks the same, but all these other things do not matter. Those investments, they may matter, depends on who's talking, but they're so temporary and they don't carry as much weight as the love that your child is going to get from you when they're this little, and even when they're older. And in life in general, like, all the things we hold so highly and value so much, one day it's going to dawn on you or on us that, oh my gosh, it didn't really matter that much. You'll be like, I'm the one who put so much value on those things. They really didn't matter. And I've learned that from my grief. Like, the time we spend with our family is the most important thing. The time we spend loving on each other and giving on each other and serving each other. That's what you're gonna remember when probably you'll be in your last days. You'll be like, oh my goodness, did I love my children enough? Did I tell them that I love them enough? Did I really do the best that I could have done? And that's when regrets come and you start realizing, oh my goodness, I should have done this more. I should have done more of this. I should have done more of that. And so today I am trying to take away this one regret of, I should have spent more time with my children. I should have, love them more, So let's lower the list of our regrets when we grow older and do better and be better parents by learning every day and wanting to be better every day. So I'll see you guys some other time. Subscribe, like this video, and share it, and leave a comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts and also your suggestions as well. I'm a single mother, and I'm single, and I'm a widowed, whatever. Anywho, I'll see you guys some other time. I love you all. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.